Hello everybody, this is the first time in a while I've done a video with me talking behind the camera. Today I wanted to show off my new CarPlay receiver. This is the Alpine iLX-107. It's installed in my 2014 Jetta. I installed it all myself, and man does this thing improve my life. CarPlay is a good investment if you know what you're doing. Let me just tell you that. I retained all my features. The experience is great. I love the Alpine's interface. It's just so iOS oriented. Sorry, you actually got to put the handbrake on in an automatic too. All right. Well, first I want to go over some of the things that I was able to do with this unit, along with the audio, not the audio interface, the car interface. The unit that lets this unit talk with the car's systems and also output sound to the factory amplified system, as well as some integration features. For example, I actually do have my steering wheel controls still functioning, as well as the built-in Bluetooth still functions as well. I can actually choose, if I go into here, and there, I can actually choose which one I want. Obviously, I don't think the setting really matters when we're. The setting doesn't really matter when we're using CarPlay. Let's see. Something that I really like about the Maestro module is that I can control amp settings. I can control things from the radio. Instead of having to screw a potentiometer or anything, I can change the speed compensation volume very easily, which is awesome. And of course, if I had it, I don't have it. I have the small little dinky display. But if I had it, I'd be able to show this receiver can actually send back the data, the song now playing data, to the what's it, the who's and what's it, the whatever, I don't remember what it's called. I can't remember. Cluster info display, let's put it that way. And I've also retained my backup camera through the use of a Chinese adapter, complete with reverse turn on, which is very nice. And what else? What else do I have? My I said the Bluetooth vehicle, okay. Oh yeah, the MDI is also retained. As you can see, this factory media button, what it does, if I tap it, what it will do is it will let me actually plug in to the interface in my glove box here. I can actually plug in a different device. I'm actually gonna unplug this because I don't really use it. I don't really have a use for it anymore, especially. But I can plug in. I have a few. I have a dot connector, and I thought I had another one in there, but I don't know where it is. I think it's still at home. Whatever. Let's see here. Yeah, I know my car is a little messy. Please pardon my dust. The gauges feature I haven't really tried out yet because I have a T-Mobile sync-up drive in the OBD2 port. And this requires an OBD2 port. I need to figure out my splitter situation first before I set that up. I just need to, it's just kind of a complicated thing. Oh, and if you're wondering where I installed the microphone for this sucker, right on the fuse box. I literally put it on the cover for the fuse, the fuse cover, and this is a really good location for it actually. For some reason, Alpine actually suggests you put it on your sun visor. Let's not show my address. I don't know why, but whatever. Anywho, let's see. Some other integration things. I have a USB port here. You can see that this is how CarPlay is connected right now. It's plugged into my phone. It's charging. And because my phone battery's low, obviously. And this is actually a third-party plug I found from a small company called Double Apex. It's a USB pass-through connector. And literally on the other end of this there's a little connector that connects directly to this little module here that goes into this stock thing. I actually still have the blank in my car here, the blank that I removed. And it's just a USB cable. So I plugged in this unit into the thing, and we were good. Yeah, I plugged it into this unit. That's what I did. The only feature I haven't really played with is the Alpine Tune It app for this head unit. All I can say is that I love CarPlay. I love having a Siri button again. A lot of even single DIN radios that only have a single line display have a button for Siri. And my touchscreen navigation Bluetooth stock radio did not have it, which was kind of annoying because I couldn't just be like boop, text my mom. I'd have to actually pull out my phone. Now I don't have to do that anymore. In fact, now I can go into things and, you know, get destinations and stuff like that. Like I said, it's pretty straightforward setup. It was actually pretty much plug and play. The hardest part was running the microphone. The hardest 3 parts were running the microphone. In fact, this OBD2 port was the easiest. As you can see, it's just coming out from right there. The running the microphone was probably the hardest part. Second hardest was the USB. Fun fact, if you want to take this off, all you have to do is grab your fingers and then kind of curve up, and then you can pull up, and then when it's in a lower gear, when you pull it back a little, and that's connected. The cable kind of runs a little weirdly and then goes back up because of how the car is designed, and because I'm not familiar with how it actually should be. I just kind of did it that way because that was simple and it worked. It worked perfectly fine. Anyway, I think that's all I have. If you guys have any questions or if you think there's anything I missed, give me a shout out in the comments or reach me on Twitter. My username's the same everywhere. Well, thanks for watching this boring 7-minute rant, review, overview, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. That's it. That's the end of the video.